2 weeks after the West Marian Trade Conference, Crosswell City was consumed by a quiet enthusiasm. Other states, such as Le Mans, Ohrid, and Northumbria, were recognized by the Holy City of Arteria as retaining sovereignty equal to that of nations. Crosswell, however, had only been granted the autonomy to act as a buffer zone by and between the Empire and the Republic. Additionally, 10% of all state revenue was relinquished to the Empire and the Republic in the form of mandate fees. Crosswell's massive growth as an economic hub, and on the other extreme, its fragile political foundation allowed for its unique set of circumstances. The state has long been vulnerable to foreign tampering, the rise of criminal organizations, and other implications. As a result, many citizens became sympathetic to Mayor Croy's proposition of independence as the cure to Crosswell's systemic issues. Numerous others, however, feared potential retaliation from the two major powers, and so debates over the pros and cons of cross-bellion independence grew more feverish by the day. It's like cross-bellin, but cross-bellion just sounds easier to say. It's no use. It's been almost half a month since what happened, yet I still can't. Wolf? Sorry about that. I didn't mean to drag the mood down. Hey, Z. You're the head of a pack once. What should a leader do at a time like this? Randy, Ellie, even Noelle seems to have a lot on her mind. I know it's been hard on Kia, too, seeing us like this. Wolf. Grr. Wolf. Come again? Sorry, Z. Maybe I'm just being restless. At times like this, it's best not to overthink. Simply speak your mind and act as your body wills. That was his advice. Tio. What a pleasant breeze. We're lucky the weather is so cooperative today. It isn't often we have a day off. Yeah, that's true. Then again, getting invited on this trip out of the blue by Maria Bell only made me overthink even more. Do you think she was laying some kind of trap for you? Even now you seem unable to escape her crosshairs. I can't say the thought didn't cross my mind. Sorry, Tio. You've only been back for a couple of weeks, and already you've seen me at my most pathetic. No need to apologize. You witnessed a multitude of deaths with your very own eyes. The weight of that would have shaken just about anyone. Maybe, but as a detective, I should have been prepared to encounter this sort of thing. After what we went through with Joshim, I thought I'd become accustomed to almost anything. But it looks like I'm far from it, both as a detective and as a leader. Being prepared for something and being accustomed to it are two very different things, don't you think? Were that not the case, I would be far more prepared for death myself. After all, I'm perhaps the one most accustomed to it among us, second only to Randy. I guess so. However, that doesn't change the fact that you are by far more suited to your role as a detective. I can guarantee I would not have the tenacity to act as a leader either. I believe everyone's expectations of you are different from what you think they are. Tio. You're right. You're absolutely right. I mistook my shock over what we witnessed as proof that I didn't have the guts to handle it. Then let it go. What better time than now while we're on vacation? Wouldn't a proper leader make sure everyone had a good time, himself included? You got me there. Thank you, Tio. I should probably go check in on the rest of the team. Yes, I think that would be a good idea. But, Oh, my bad. Sorry for treating you like a child. I just want to express my gratitude is all. No, you misunderstood. It was more that Huh? Never mind. Did you not just say you were going to check in on the others? Right, on it. Good goddess. Right, is there anything important for this intermission, or is it okay if I just sort of dick around? More or less. I'll have it up at least. What is troublesome leader? He's a fool of a man. You sure you're not being liberal with that interpretation? I have no idea what you mean. How's the difficulty one doing it on Nightmare? I'm counting you to teach me the ways of Michellemite once we get into the park, okay? Gladly. First we must go over Mishy's origin arc, then the structure of his family lineage. You may want to have your detective notebook handy, Lloyd. Is it really that in-depth? Hey there, Lloyd. Looks like you're back to your usual self. More or less. Yeah, being able to just do it on Nightmare once you're, like, leveled up enough. Much nicer than fucking playing through on hard and then Nightmare. There's very few games where you are forced to do, like, to get the achievement, to, like, do hard mode specifically to unlock, or to then be... That if you do the highest difficulty, it doesn't give you the trophy for all of the lower difficulties, which I think is crazy. I think most games now will do that, though, so... Much appreciated. How about you, Wazy? You seem to be holding up okay. As cool and collected as ever, I'd say. Well, I do have an image to keep up. And it's not as if I've never seen sense of death before, once upon a time. That was prior to my coming to Crossbell, though. Oh, I see. Wait, I don't think I've ever heard you talk about your past, Wazy. I pieced together that you weren't born in Crossbell, but... Consider it a trade secret. That's right, I came from rather humble beginnings. The downtown district is practically heaven compared to the dregs I grew up in. Oh, that's saying a lot. That's interesting that you haven't done Rush 100 times. Because is this your second playthrough, or are you still on your first? You must be on your second playthrough from CS1. Sully from Ark and Seal mentioned coming from a similar Slumdog background. Right, she's from Northumbria, isn't she? It's not a pretty place to be. It's people who barely scrape by. Living off the money their Jaegers make taking foreign contracts. That lines up with what I've heard. Wait, have you been there before, Wazy? It sounded like it just now. I wonder. Maybe cool and collected wasn't the right deduction to make. You weren't half as quippy as usual. Did something happen? Not to me especially, but I think the Saber Vipers are having a rough go of things now. The Saber Vipers? Did something happen to Wald and the others? I can't help but be a little concerned since I left them all to their lonesome. However will they get by down there without the mysterious bad boy charms and cool or ravishing wiles? God has forbid. You raise a good point. I've been concerned about Wald. You should swing by Ignis sometime soon to see how he's doing. Thanks, I'd appreciate it. You're in your fourth now. Oh. You need to earn points to use Rush, 3 points for Rush. 8 points to use Burst. That 50. So it's like, interested how the points work then. Okay. So they're not super easy to earn. I guess it depends on how much combat there is, I guess, which I'm gonna guess that there's not that much if you're on your fourth playthrough and you haven't done... well... Maybe there's good areas to do those in specific. Sup, Lloyd? Sure was nice of Maria Bell to invite us out like this, huh? We get to stay at the 5-star hotel and whoop it up at the theme park. Hello, Shooter. It's gonna be one hell of a blowout. Yeah. Haha. Hey, Lloyd, I just want to clear something up between you and me. Huh? Those terrorists that got slaughtered. You're thinking the shock of my family doing something so heinous has got me down in the mouth, right? Got a lot of runs to do. Well, Lucis has got the runs. No, not quite. I think there's something else eating away at you, Randy. This doesn't have anything to do with your uncle and the others, does it? Damn, am I that obvious? No one said the friend, just a year younger than me. He had these big old puppy dog eyes. I think he was the first pal I ever made outside of the corpse. Then, well, long story short, he was gone. After the dust settled, I left the corpse and just kept walking, no aim in sight. Eventually, I drifted into Crossbell and enlisted in the Guardian Force in Medalville. But even after all that, I still never managed to run away from it all, for myself. How so? You heard what Uncle Sigmund said. The sight of all those terrorists, bloody and mutilated, is nothing new to me. On the battlefield, a massacre like that is just another Tuesday. The reason I snapped back there, it wasn't one out of some righteous sense of indignation. I wasn't angry at my uncle. Hell, I didn't even feel pity for those dead terrorists. It's just, I haven't changed a goddamn bit, not even after 2 years. I was disgusted at myself. In the end, I'm a Jaeger right onto my core. So I lost it, grabbed him by the collar, and then got my ass handed to me. Yeah. Honestly, it was pretty pathetic. I know, right? Badass like me getting kicked to the curb. Right in front of the gals, too. How am I ever gonna live that one? It doesn't matter. Actually, I'm kinda happy to hear this. You'll never get that from me, but, you know, maybe one day. That's why you gotta start streaming, because if you start streaming, then people will come in and say that to you. Most of the time, it's just other men, though. So depends if that's something you want or not. Say what? The thing is, Randy, you're more put together than you give yourself credit for. I lean on you a lot for everything. But this time, I gotta lend you a shoulder instead. I'm glad you trust me with this, even if all you needed was an ear. Yeah, sometimes it's switched. John will get in on it too. And it's not just me, you know. I'm sure the others would feel just the same. It's just John hasn't been in here for a while. Well, I mean, he's in here randomly. He only ever pops into the YouTube, which they gave him the job to be a YouTube mod once, and then he just keeps going on the YouTube. It's like, you can come in the Twitch, man. Although, I do know that he has YouTube. Yeah, Lucis, have you been using the YouTube Premium? Well, I mean, if you watch YouTube, I guess you use the YouTube Premium. Yeah, Switch is in here all the time. It's just, now that he's unemployed, he's always up to sleeping. Are you enjoying it, I guess is the question. That aside, is that really how you think of yourself? That you're just some bloodthirsty Jaeger deep down? Not in my eyes. You're a lot of things to me, but a heartless mercenary who cashes in on carnage for kicks isn't one of them. You're a frivolous nightlife dweller with a high hair trigger temper, but hot-headed as you may be, you stay cool when it matters most. Hell yeah. It varies. Sometimes he has more time, sometimes he's in here, sometimes he's not. It's like, I mean, he's in here, like, right now. Okay, right now he's not in here, but he will show up. He tries to get that streaming streak. Seems like everybody's been able to keep their stream streak pretty well. I've been, now that I don't have issues where the stream will just randomly cut out, and I do my best to do all streams longer than 40 minutes. That was something that I did too often, which is just like, oh yeah, I'll start stream and then I only have 20 minutes or whatever. Oh, that's a Switch said that he had some place, and I don't know if it was a joke. I'm assuming he did actually have a place reach back out to him, so yeah, you gotta. It sucks too. Oh god, trying to get the interview, because it's like, it'd be one thing if I fucked up. Well, I mean, I'm employed right now, but you know, trying to get a different job that's better paying. It's like, the interview never even happened. So it's hard to believe if the job even actually exists, because there's that issue with ghost jobs that are currently going on, where places will just post that they have applications to tell their employees that they are hiring people, or they're just trying to steal your data, like your name, phone number, email address, so they can sell it. It's like, oh god. Oh, you got an interview for your apartment. Is it a nice apartment, or do you just live in a country where they require you to do an interview? You're like a big brother to all of us in the SSS, the guy we can look up to and rely on in our times of need. That's the Randy Orlando I know. One day without being a badass won't make us think any less of you. That I can guarantee. If anything, me, Ellie, and the others might actually prefer you. What? Okay, I get it already, man. How'd I let my guard down? Even I'm starting to get wrapped up in your little tricks. Just how much of a smooth-talking Casanova are you? Casanova? I don't know what you're implying, but did I really offend you that badly? Just busting your balls for making me feel stupid about getting depressed. Damn, I was just putting on the front earlier, but now I'm ready to take Michelle Lamont for real. There's only one thing to do. No, strike that. Two things. Party at the theme park all day and pick up hotties all night. And you, my brother from another mother, are gonna join me. Right, whatever you say. Still not sure how I did it, but I could cheer him up at least. Yeah, I remember for the first apartment that I had when I was like, well, that wasn't even the first apartment. The first apartment that I had, I didn't have to well, there was kind of it wasn't really an interview. I guess you just, it was just like, oh, you have a meeting, you set it up, and then they, they didn't give a shit. Yes, I've been talking to everybody for the bonding points. One place that I got an apartment at, which was super shit. I only was there for 2 months, and I had to like buy myself out of the contract, which sucked. He was a weird. Oh God, the building manager was so weird, and he wasn't even the building manager. He was the building manager's husband, but he had to retire because he had a fucked up knee, and he was an ex-police officer, and it was just like. He was just super weird. There was ants in the apartment once, and then he just sprayed a bunch of pesticide all over my stuff. It was like real bad. I was only there for 2 months though, so that was okay. But every other place I've gone to, I've never had an issue. I didn't have an issue actually getting that place, but he was definitely weird about it. Like, oh, rent an apartment to a 20-year-old. It's like a real shit apartment. It's like, hey man, you don't need to be fucking up in arms about renting to me. Yes, I'm married now and I own a home. I'm far beyond ever having to rent again. Thank God. Oh, Lloyd. That was just when I was 20. That was fucking 11 years ago now. Were you up on the deck? I felt like getting some fresh air. Not interrupting, am I? Not that buying a house was easy. Oh my God. A lot of hoops to jump through. A lot of places to look at. Thank Ideos that found a place that was in our price range. Still had to pay $20,000 over asking, but is what it is. Well, we were just talking about what happened at the trade conference and about Mayor Croy's proposal. You mean about Crosswell becoming an independent state? Right, it's a hard topic to ignore, especially when you're on the inside looking out. I never would have imagined that Uncle Dieter was considering something so brazen. Go for it, Lucis. I know what you mean. It's not that sort of thing you can just have a passing opinion over. The Guardian Force's future hinges on what might not happen next. I always love saying that, like, oh, I was going to say something super dark, and then I say the thing that I was going to say, but as, like, okay, this is not okay, like, I preface it. Very easy to get away with a lot of things by saying, like, oh, I was going to say, but, this is what I was going to say. That's a good point. The Empire and the Republic weren't joking when they said they wanted to scale back the CGF. They already proposed having their soldiers stationed at Bellegarde and Tanger to make up for it. That they did. As far as exploiting Crossbell for more wealth is concerned, the two major powers are almost certainly colluding. Hey man, my grandmother dying and my mother dying gave me enough life insurance money to be able to buy a home, so I don't know if I would have been able to do it otherwise. When it comes down to it, and now, once you own a home, it's like, you're like good. But, before you own it, like, because now it's like, oh, I can sell my home and I'll have enough money to buy a home. But, like, before that, like, you really, I don't know how people save up money. What about your own grandma, Shooter? Or parents? I mean, don't kill your parents. But yeah, property tax, oh God. Yeah, my home value went up like $20,000, and now I'm like, oh no, my fucking taxes. Well, I mean, you should have 2 grandmas and 2 grandpas. None of them are alive or haven't already given you money. It's rude as hell. It comes down to it, they'll each look for an opportunity to annex Crossbell for themselves. No? Alright, well yeah, all of my parents are dead, too. Both grandmas, both grandpas, mom, dad, gone. Can't help but think, I'm just an orphan now. Little old orphan in Arizona. Can't help but think that all of this is just a setup for that exact scenario. I hate to say it, but I agree. And again, maybe the mayor's proposal was him trying to get ahead of the game. If Crossbow gains independence, it'd be more funding for the CGF. We would have armaments that, as of now, we are only accessible by the major powers. Not just standard combat weapons and armored cars, but also tanks and military airships that could prevent potential foreign invasions. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm a little ashamed of how excited I am about that idea. Noel, keep in mind that we don't know how realistic Uncle Dita's proposal is yet. Ereboni and Calvert publicly dismissed it in almost no time at all. On the other hand, some states and countries were more receptive to the idea, like Liberal, Rumfuria, and the holy city of Arteria. Honestly, the entire situation is frustratingly precarious. You'd say that again. Damn. Well, the reason that I got money from my grandmother passing was because my mother had already passed. So then I got her share, which that's the... I don't want to say that's the trick. God. What do you... Just terrible. What do you think Maria Bell's stance is? She did invite us here on the heels of it all. I still get the impression that she's far more concerned about the management side of the IBC than she's about politics. She doesn't seem to have involved herself with her father's proposal very much at all. Oh, is that right? I was actually hoping to use this as an opportunity to ask her about it directly. I understand where you're coming from. There are a lot of things I'd like to talk over with Belle, too. Come on, you two. I know times are complicated right now, but don't you think that's all the more reason to enjoy the trip while we can? Oh? Consider this an opportunity. It's not every day we get to stay at the hotel in Michelin, right? Not to mention, we'll have a whole theme park to cut loose and have a good time at. I'm not saying we should forget everything that's happened, but I think this is a good chance for us to clear our heads. But, how can we after what happened? We have to because of what happened. After that trade conference, whatever the future holds in store for Crossbell is anyone's guess. The only thing we can say for sure is that our jobs are about to get a whole lot harder in the near future. It's exactly why we need this, to, make memories. Memories? What do you mean by that? Huh? What are they getting so worked up over? Was that a little too on the cheesy side, maybe? Not exactly. Is he doing this on purpose, Ellie? No, he isn't. Believe me when I say that it comes to him naturally. Lloyd, when you say memories, are you referring to making them with someone in particular? No, not really. I'm just grateful for the opportunity to take some time off with all of you. Though I do feel bad the chief couldn't make it. Right, that's definitely something you would say. Yep. Wait, what? Did I miss something when I walked into this conversation? I just figured I should say a few words to cheer you up with how down you seemed. Now I can't tell if you're doing this on purpose or if you're just that oblivious. That was so silly it almost made me forget what I was even moping about. Sorry, I'll just shut myself out. No need to pout, Lloyd. I should be the one apologizing. We shouldn't have read so much into it. Yeah, and besides, I agree with what you said, Lloyd. We're on vacation. It's our duty to enjoy it. Yeah, that's one way to put it. Mission accomplished, I guess. Maybe in the original Japanese, it might be more flirtatious, but who knows? Nothing is funnier than a guy just being like sort of nice and a little handsome, and then women are like, oh my god. And that's not even in fiction, that's like real life too. Like, the bar has gotten very low for men. Like, on the floor. Yeah, there she is. She's probably worried sick about us. Generally, siren. Sore. From work? You walking around, or are they just sore when you're... Because if they're just sore and you haven't been doing anything, you might need to be screened for diabetes. But if you're walking around all day and they're sore, that's fine. That's why, get a little foot roller. Those things can be nice. Well, I mean, that is a symptom of diabetes. So just, not saying you have diabetes. It depends on, or if you're sitting on them weird. I mean, that's the most of the time that my knees or my fucking back hurts because I lean over in an awkward position for 10 seconds and then my neck fucking hurts the rest of the day. You gotta really be careful about the body position. When you're young, you can just do whatever you want. Hey, Kia, I was wondering where you went. Also, do you wear shoes inside the house? I'm someone who's... I do not wear shoes inside the house, but I feel like that's something that would also make your feet sore. Okay, good. I don't respect people who wear shoes inside their house, but some people do. If you have slippers, that's fine. I could work with that, but fucking wearing shoes in your house is crazy to me. Oh, Lloyd. So, how much longer do you think it'll be? Not too long now. You're gonna love it there. There's even a theme park, so we can play together all we want. Yeah! I'm sorry, Kia. We haven't been able to spend much time with you these past few days. You don't have to be sorry. I'm okay. I mean, you could just go for walks. Walks are a good way to start. My wife and I try to go for walks every day, especially when it's warmer. It helps a fucking lot, because in Minnesota, there's a certain time where you just can't go for walks anymore, and now going for walks like a mile and a half a day keeps the blood pumping. I don't know why exactly, but I can tell everyone's been feeling sad back at home. I really want to cheer all of you up, but I don't think I've been doing a very good job. You're doing just fine. Having you by your side is more than enough for me. Where do you think we find the strength to keep soldiering on? From me? I wonder if that's really true. Sorry, I think I just got confused now. Oh, but everyone does look a lot happier now than they were before. You really are amazing, Lloyd. Oh, you think so? I really think I can take all the credit. Anyway, we'll be spending plenty of time together now, so let's relax and enjoy ourselves. You've been waiting forever for us to go to the theme park with us, huh? Sure have. I want to ride the Ferris wheel so bad. Oh, and me and Tio have to do that kick-mishy thing together, too. Kick-mishy? Is that what the kids are into these days? And isn't Tio getting a little too old for that sort of thing? Thank you, but I'm well aware of what is and isn't appropriate for my age. Tio, hi, everyone. What's up, guys? Woof. Looks like we all happen to come up here at the same time. Fancy that, and just as we're about to make landfall, too. Oh yeah, I guess we are. Wow! Beautiful. And the weather's perfect. Today couldn't be better. Now you're talking, I'm getting pretty hyped. Let me think. I've never encountered someone who wears shoes there. I've seen specific people wear shoes in their house when everyone else doesn't. And that shit is like crazy, because that's just disrespectful. Like, if you're coming in here, like if you're a fucking worker or whatever, and you're gonna put the booties on when you're doing stuff for the internet, that's one thing. But like, it's strange because it does seem to have been on TV that it's like, oh, everyone wears shoes in their house, but like I've never encountered it. I've heard in California it's maybe a little bit more common, but the one thing that I say to that is sweep your floors. That's the biggest complaint that I've heard, is that like, oh, my floors are dirty, so I don't want to like dirty my feet or my socks. Yeah, clean your floors. What the? That's it. What's up, shooter? Nothing. I'm barefoot. I'm barefoot all day. My feet are far too large to be comfortably in socks all the time. Lucis knows what I'm talking about. Actually, I don't know if Lucis goes barefoot, but you know. It's true. Lucis, you have size 14 shoes too? Is that right? If I remember correctly. Here we are. I take it Maria Bell is waiting for us somewhere. Bell said she'd meet us at 9:30 sharp, so she should be here any second. There you all are. Wait, I know that voice. Yeah. It's the big feet thing. Like, wearing shoes isn't comfortable for me. Like, even in good shoes, like, I would rather not have shoes on. Because, like, the feet are too wide, they're too big. The shoes just aren't made for them. Yeah. Leave quickly. Definitely. Yeah. Socks, my feet just get sweaty in socks. I don't know. What the? Good morning, Knowing Crew. Welcome to Michelleum. And an extra special good morning to you, Kia. Good morning. Hey, it's Fran. Well, what are you doing here? You didn't mention anything about going to Michelle when I saw you yesterday. That's because it wouldn't ruin the surprise, Noe. Besides, I'm not the only special guest who came along. We've been waiting for you. I see the gang's all here. Today's really shaping up to be a fun one. No way, that sounds like... Wow, everyone, all the girls are here. I mean, I'm not going to disagree with that, Shooter, but there are problems with having large feet. Like, actually large feet, it can be annoying. Every time you fucking take your shoes off and someone's like, oh, wow, look at those fucking clown shoes. I'm like, all right, thanks, guys. Yeah, take the shoes off. Yeah, no shoes. No shoes. And I just clean the floor. I vacuum and I sweep, and that's literally solves the issue of having fucking shoes on in my house. Oh, mama. Hey, it's Cecily. And Arkansas, too. Praise be to Idios for blessing us with the bounty of beauties. Actually, there's only one woman I know who could arrange for something like this. It was you, wasn't it, Belle? Guilty as charged. Maria Belle, what's going on here? After inviting all of you, I thought it'd be more fun if I extended the offer to some of your closest friends as well. This will also serve as a little time off for Arkansas to recharge before the opening of their revival production next month. Hey there, kiddos, how's it going? It's so good to see you all again. How'd I get dragged into this? This is certainly a surprise. Did you get time off from work for this, Cecily? I happened to take a personal day when Elia called me out of the blue. So when I heard you and the others would be coming, I thought, why not? I hope I'm not spoiling your fun today. Not at all. I'm glad you're here. Oh, hail to the ass. Somebody pinch me because I must be dreaming. Cecily, Elia, an old vlog of babes all in one spot. Oh man, that's like I've died and got to heaven. Randy, volume down. I can hardly blame the man. Still, this is pretty surprising. Are we all staying at the same hotel? Indeed you are. I've had suites prepared for everyone on the 3rd floor, VIP guests only. Why don't I show you to them so you can drop off your luggage? After that, I'm taking you straight to Michelle's hottest new attraction. New attraction? Aside from the theme park, you mean? I don't know. It's pretty common, even in American media, not the drawing portion, but that people are really fixated on breasts. No, they do. They have access to it. I think that they just are... I don't know. It's just something they're into. It's just that they're very horny, I guess. Horny on Maine. They don't have the same sort of FCC guidelines that we have here, where it's like, okay, you can't make this person... Not everyone can be sexualized. But at the same time, a lot of shows do have characters that end up getting... I mean, Americans are just as horny. It's just that the shows don't put it front and center as much. I was pretty shocked when I heard about it too. And there's that whole issue with Japanese men liking animated women more than real women, and it's caused the birth rate to decline along with overworking. So like there's multiple problems with it. You see, Michelle recently opened up a new section to the public, and we've got it all to ourselves until afternoon. That's right, I want to make certain that each and every one of you enjoys it to the very fullest. Huh? So what sort of place are you all talking about? It's a little slice of paradise that I commissioned specifically for our landlocked little state of Crossbell, Lake Elm's very own white sand getaway, Lakeside Beach. Is this intermission gonna be like... It's already been 30 minutes. Here's your room. It's so lavish. Also, it's perfect. Did you have them bring in an extra bed just for us? Top-class service is given at a top-class hotel. Oh, sadly, they couldn't accommodate my request to have a lock placed on this room's door, from the outside, that is. They couldn't, huh? You trust us that little? You wound me. Lovely though all you ladies may be, there's no reason to cage us in like wild animals. I did not know specifically about the age rating thing. I did know that Final Fantasy 15 went through a lot of changes. Doesn't shock me though, because trying to appeal to the Chinese market is a pretty big market share. I trust you at the very least, Waitsy. It's Lloyd and Randy here that need to be placed under lock and key. Lloyd especially, you're a problematic element, one that demands additional surveillance. Me? I can see it now. You'll wander into the lounge in the dead of night only to find a sleepless girl gazing at the moon, and the next thing you know, the mood is just right to set off that fiery spark we call romance. That's so cliche that I can totally see his white bread ass hitting the jackpot like that. Lloyd, how would you like to spend the night in the employee break room? I'll pass, thanks. Well, I never. Incidentally, I have to return to the city to attend a board meeting after this. I'd better not catch wind of you lusting after Ellie and the others while they're in their swimsuits. Because if I do, I won't hesitate to call security and have you dropped in the middle of the lake. Understood? Yes, ma'am. Still, is everything alright, Maria Bell? You seem more busy than usual. It's because my father and that audacious proposal he made. It's only complicated his work with the IBC, so a decision was made to have the board of directors take over the day-to-day operations, which means that the stress ultimately falls on my shoulders. So that's what's happening. I can only guess how hard it must be. Thanks for giving us a breather today, but don't forget to take one for yourself. Rest and relaxation are the keys to a healthy body and mind, you know. Oh, yeah. Yeah, about the China has a very interesting, like, ghosts. It's very interesting how they, like, will not allow media that has ghosts or skeletons or something. Like, the undead is very taboo. But of course, I appreciate the concern. Remember, the Lakeside Beach reception is in the right wing of Michelle's Center. They provide swimsuit rentals there too, as well as locker rooms for you to change in. You will be staying in the men's one. Am I clear? Crystal. Message received. Good. Now, Lakeside Beach is reserved for all of you until noon. After that, you can have all the fun you'd like at the theme park. I imagine several of your group have visited before, so I trust you'll be able to find your own way around. This evening, we'll be hosting a dinner for all of you at the State Guest House. Formal attire is optional, so you need only worry about arriving on time rather than your wardrobes. Sounds good? You've really gone above and beyond for us all. It's my pleasure. Have fun. Do be sure to relax and enjoy yourselves. Teasing aside, I think Maria Bell can be kind when she wants to be. I just wish she'd lighten up a little on making me the enemy. Sorry, Bell, but I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. Enough about that, though. We got ourselves a beach to hit. I couldn't put it better myself. The ladies will probably take a while before they're ready, so what do you say to going on ahead of them? I guess it wouldn't hurt. Let's let them know first, and then we can go. Cool. Go see if my wife is done walking. Okay, I got another like 15 minutes. Otherwise, I have another 15 minutes, which could put me right in the middle of a cutscene, or I don't know. I guess we'll see. In this game, 15 minutes is like, what? How do you know? Okay. What floor am I on right now? Tell. Okay, yeah, this is the second floor. What am I looking for? Second floor lobby area by the upper right corner. Ah, there it is. Okay. Oh, that's like if you. Okay. That might have been one that we might have went a little overboard with potential slurs when we were blocking random words. It's in the yes, but it is the you can choose to speed it up or not. So I have it set to like 6 times speed. It's actually built into the game, which is really nice. Yeah, but you know, if you call someone a sped, you know, that's I don't think people really use that term anymore for that reason. But that's yeah. When I was younger, people said that shit a lot. So. Oh, you've never heard that before, Loses? Yeah, that's yeah. Mm. Okay. Shoot cross times. Is it pretty good? Buy one of these. Alright, this is it, the Lakeside Beach area. We should be able to rent out some swimwear for our... Yeah. May have never in my wildest dreams I think they built a place like this here. Oh, what are you waiting for? Let's check in with the receptionist. Okay. Yes, that the movement is sped up. Yeah. Is that the question you're asking? This is what it looks like on the inside. Normally the jewelry store only does business with members. Though a few of my... And that's in the upper right corner. It says high speed mode. So I can turn that off and on. Though a few of my patrons have brought me here as a guest before. I remember getting thrown away at the door when we swung by a while back. The clerk made me want to knock his teeth out and make my own jewelry. Now that you mention it, we haven't been stopped yet this time. Ah, welcome. Speak of the devil. Welcome to Diamante. My most gracious apologies, but may I see your letters of introduction? Well, about that. Unfortunately, we don't have one, my good man. Then I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you that you exit the premises. We at Diamante operate a membership system. As such, only those enrolled may shop at our stores. Shh, I see how it is. Let's blow this joint, Lloyd. Right, we should be on our way to the beach anyway. Did you say Lloyd? Pardon me, will you all happen to be from the special support section? Yeah, we are. I'm so terribly sorry. What's got you so fired up? Miss Maria Bell notified us in advance that you would be visiting today. Executive decision. And then I have to then do the Russian accent for the rest of his family as well, so, yeah. Uphill. It does make it a little interesting. You're told to give you special permission to enter the store. I mean, I could try an Irish accent for one of the characters. I just, I know you're Irish though, so now then we're putting me on the spot for doing Irish, which I feel like sometimes. I feel like I'm doing good, but to an actual Irish person, it probably sounds not great. But, you know, you gotta roll with what you can do. Nice, forget me for failing to recognize you. So, does that mean we can shop here too? That is correct. Well, hereby, we will hereafter be regarding you as special members of our establishment. Do inform me if there's anything you need assistance with. I am at your service. There's my Irish accent. So, Maria Bell was throwing her weight around for us, and I'll consider it.
You hear how quickly he changed his tune when he found out we knew her? Holy crap. Well, whatever. We may as well take the opportunity to look around for a bit. Ah, sure. I don't know if I can afford anything here, but I guess it wouldn't hurt to browse. Let's talk to someone. I'll do some more Irish accent. So you wish it? So it shall be done, my sweet. Buying a necklace or two for you is no trouble at all. Isn't this necklace simply stunning? Oh, it would be such a wonderful treat. What do you say, dearest? My most gracious apologies for earlier. There's a Scottish accent. I think it's okay. I'm not... I go out of my way to make sure it's not an offensive accent, because then it's like, you know, it's saying shit like Lucky Charms. Let it out. The Scottish one is really hard to do though, because it's like, for some reason it just like drifts in and out into other accents. Like it's very difficult. You and your friends will be hereafter regarded as special members at our establishment. Fuck, I can't understand anything Conor McGregor even says. That brother's got some bad brain damage. Let's see, Conor McGregor speaking. Conor McGregor speaking. Let's see if I can. Best trash talk.
Here he is.
I actually hear them.
No. We can do better than that.
I just want to hear him say a couple lines.
Shut your mouth. I run New York.
Shut your fucking mouth!
And Mystic Mac predicts I'm gonna KO you inside 1 round. He got it done by signing his last contract. He didn't even negotiate new money for himself. Imagine that.
No money for himself. Shut your fucking mouth. I mean, I'm from Minnesota, so the Minnesotan accent gets very, very intense depending, fucking on who's speaking it, and it is very funny when I hear other people do it. You know, a Midwest Minnesotan accent. There is a certain amount of entertainment to it. Fucking motherfucker. Highly entertaining. Should I go shopping? Gonna do it. Fishing spot. We go salary donation. Michelle. All right. Good morning. Welcome to Lakeside Beach. Are you with the party from the special support section? Yeah, that's us. I guess Maria Bell gave you all the heads up, huh? That's right. Your reservation is still noon today. Got some swimsuits. Yo, Lloyd, am I wrong, or is this the greatest perk we've got since joining the SSS? I don't know about that. Still, admit a part of me is looking forward to seeing the girls in their swimsuits. I'm with you there, pal. We're gonna get to see Ilya and Cecily in bikinis at the same time. Not to mention Rixia. They don't call her up and coming for nothing. Pace yourself. But yeah, I can't deny the women in our lives are pretty attractive. Not just Cecily and Rixley, but Ellie's very well endowed in her own right. Ilya's got that sexy star power. Well, and Fran are slender in all the right places. As for Theotot and Celery, then shut the fuck up, Randy. Don't fucking say shit about children. Don't make it weird, Randy. Thank you, Lloyd. Oh, it just occurred to me. Does Kia know how to swim? I don't think we asked her. Well, if she ever did, we already know it'd be too far back for her to remember. I guess we'll just have to keep an eye on her and make sure she's good out there. I can handle that. That girl is blessed to have such loving fathers in the both of you. Wazy? You done changing already? Yeah, I'll be waiting outside. fucking motherfucker. You absolute... Again, then it just changes into like a Scottish. Fucking motherfucker. You absolute fuel. Fuel. Was he like fool? You absolute fuel. Oh, you fucking motherfucker. You absolute fool. Fucking motherfucker. You absolute fuel. Suspicious. Suspicious? You mean Wazy? Then again, there's always been something fishy about him since the day we met. Well, that's not what I mean. What's up with him sneaking out to change when we're busy talking? Did he seriously put on the two-piece unisex swimsuit? Fuel. 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 Why would his choice of swimmer be suspicious? Fuel. 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 Lion King food? Like, seriously, this dance? Well, whatever. We should hurry up and get changed, too. Right, no sense in making him wait. Bung fuel. Sorry that took so long, Wazy. Alright, let's go. What's wrong? Something on my face? Oh, I was just thinking how boring men's swimsuit reveals can be. Still, at least you're both well built, so there's not too much to be disappointed in. Are you for real? Let me ask you for your opinion. All in good fun. Ready to hit the beach? They're pretty ripped, and Randy's got a lot of scars on. Then Wazy's in a two-piece. That's very... I don't know, whatever. Interesting. Whoa. This is incredible. This is my first time being at a beach. I never realized how pretty they were. Well, natural beaches are only found on ocean coastlines, and rarely does the sand have this milky shade. There's a white sand beach called White Haven in the Central East. I'd assume it was imported from there. Seriously? Did it really go that far? Never underestimate how deep the IBC's pockets are. Anyway, should we get everything set up before the girls come down? Oh yeah, can't call it much of a beach without some pedestals to lie under. I get you. That's the way it always looks in the magazines. Okay, I say we split up and start getting everything ready. Oh, that should do it. Not too shabby. Well done, one and all. Now, if you don't mind, this is my cue to take a break. Already? Well, the hell they'd be going hire someone even more chill than I am. Oh. Whoop, here they come. You bleeding dick. Tick you. Just look at it all. I'm very worried that I'm not going to get control for another 20 minutes. It auto-saved. I think I'll be okay. I think I'll be okay if I end it. I think my wife is going to be done working out and doing the stuff that she was doing. So I'm going to end the stream here. So I will be maybe back on later tonight. Soon? Okay. Well, maybe I'll do it. I'll do it quickly. Well, thank you. The way that you say it makes it sound like, read some fucking books. But yeah. Thank you, Shooter. I appreciate that. Alright. Just look at it all. The sand is so white. I'll just read this in regular voice. I'll be real quick with this. It really is. More than I was expecting. No, I know what you meant, Shooter. But it's a very funny way the way that it's typed out. It cracked me up. Where did Belle find the time to put something like this together? Come on, Noe, hurry it up already. Relax, Fran. It's not like the beach is going anywhere. Sorry we took so long. Do we have you... Oh my god. Goodies. Do we have you to thank for setting up the parasols too? That was thoughtful. Come on, Noe, quit hiding the goods and get yourself out there. Hey, don't push so hard. Hey, not bad. The 5 of you are absolutely stunning. Oh, you're just saying that. I am still not entirely comfortable. Hey, Lloyd. Random question. Whose swimsuit do you think looks best? What? Jeez, Fran, don't tease him like that. What are you so flustered over, Lloyd? You've been slacked out since the second they got here. Okay. Better keep a lid on it, buddy, or your eyeballs might shoot out of their socket. I guess you really can't have too much of a good thing. Seriously, all of you really do look great. I'm kind of speechless. If I didn't know better, I think you're just stepping out of a fold-out from a swimsuit magazine or something. Thanks. Lloyd, what? Lloyd never changes, does he? I've used hammers less blunt than him. Huh? Lloyd, my man, you'll be lucky if the day doesn't end with you sleeping with the fishes. Boys will be boys. Sorry to keep you waiting. Well, now this... Wow, what a swimsuit. Well, now this is breathtaking. It's just like it's like a little slice of heaven on the lakeshore. Sand is pure white. Wow. Sorry to keep you waiting. Though it looks like you already had plenty of other cuties to feast your eyes on. Oh, you even set up parasols and deck chairs for us. Thank you. Whatever, we could have done that on our own, you know. Oh, this is a bit too... What's the word? Dazzling? No, maybe overwhelming is more like it. Professionals have taken the stage but never stood a chance. They mean business. Oh, shush, you four are plenty alluring as it is, I assure you. I'll get my seal of approval. I have to agree. You look absolutely glamorous, Ellie, though that's no surprise. And I could just eat Kia and Tio both up. I don't even have a quarter as much glamour as you, Cecily. Really? The beach gets my vote as the real beauty here. Yeah, I guess it's not half bad. Hey, how long are you guys gonna just stand there all bug-eyed? Huh? Well, Nelly, anything more of that than my soul would have just leapt onto my body. That is so simple. Only when compared to that complexity that is the female mind. Competition's so much stiffer than I was expecting. We're gonna have to step up your game, Noe. What does that even mean? That's perfect, Kia. Keep it up and you'll have it down. Haha, really? Oh, I think I got it now. Let me try it out on my own, Lloyd. Are you sure? Well, alright. Wow. Whoa. Are you sure you've never been swimming before, Kia? You look like a pro. I don't think so. Look at Shorty go. Teach me how to do that too, Rixia. Sure thing. Everybody's a little tense, so want to make sure that girls catch on quick. Sure do. It's just swimming, not like we're doing anything that impressive. Oh god. Let's swim to that rock over there. What? Why should I? Just remember to be careful. You can go to that rock, but not one reggae further, okay, you two? Roger. Fine, I'll go already. You think they're gonna be alright? They should. It's fairly shallow around here, so I'm sure a little ways out won't hurt. Kia truly is amazing, you know. She surprises me every time. I mean, she took to the water in no time at all. It's really impressive. Yeah, but I get the feeling she's done this before. It's probably all muscle memory for her. She's slowly learned the ropes pretty fast herself, though. Didn't she say she's never gone swimming before today? That's right, but she's really been doubling down on her training her dexterity during rehearsal. She's the type that can get the gist of something after seeing it done just once. Is that so? I take it she's been working hard since joining the troupe. That reminds me, Arcade Seal is putting on an updated version of the show, right? Yes, well, it's ultimately still the Golden Sun Silver Moon that you remember, but in our newest rendition, Silly will be starring as the third princess. We've even had some extra scenes for her to take spotlight in. That's incredible. It's amazing that she's getting a major role so quickly, especially after what happened when we first met her. I'm proud of her. I think Sully's tenacity is meshed perfectly with Alia's particular brand of guidance. Perhaps better than I am. Huh? Oh, it's nothing. These swim lessons have had me a little winded, so I think they'll go back to the others and rest. Feel free, you earned it. We still have plenty of time left at the beach, so let's enjoy it while we can. Of course. She might be a bit on the short side, but she still makes up for it. And wait, what am I thinking? Snap out of it. There's still a lot of time left to do them. Maybe I'll check on with the others. Okay, there we go. I can read pretty fast. I don't know if it's actually like understandable, but I get it down. Okay, I might be back on later. I might not. If I'm not,